Hey you guys, Chef Justin back here again, and this is his DVD/Blu-ray update of the week, part 2. We're going to continue on with my foreign films. So, the first movie I want to talk about of my foreign films is this one. It's actually called Blue Spring. It's a Chinese movie. It's about high school kids having their own turfs in high school. You know, like different, like I guess their high school has like different levels. So, like the higher the level is, the more territory you have, or something like that. It's a really cool movie. It's just about those high school kids having their territories, but one of the kids in the territory was trying to overrun the other friend's territory and this and that, and they just get into big fights and stuff like that. It's just a movie basically about friend fighting another friend, basically. It is a good movie. Check it out if you're into foreign films. So definitely check it out. It's called Blue Spring. Next movie I want to talk about is Santorin Girl. It's basically about two girls who are just friends, but one friend is a pimp, or pimping out her other friend. So basically, one's a prostitute, the other one's a pimp. The movie's just about the friend pimping out the other friend, and eventually, the prostitute friend, she becomes crazy and stuff like that, and a bad thing happened to her, and then the pimping friend, she tries to help out her conscience on what happened to her friend throughout the movie. You know, she's doing prostitution too and stuff like that, and giving back money, and just a really weird movie. Honestly, I did not like it. Some of these films that I own, a lot of my friends will get me. Like, I'll just tell. Actually, I have one friend. Actually, I tell him, like, occasionally I'll tell him, like, hey, dude, can you just order me some films? So this was one of the films he ordered me, and it was just really weird. But most of the time I order my own films. Anyways, moving on. Next movie I want to talk about is Attack the Gas Station Part 2. I like that one a lot. It was hilarious. I thought this one was more funnier than the first one. I actually own the first one, but I'm reviewing the second one because I just watched it recently and I just bought it. So that one's a Korean film. So I'm really big into my Korean films. I like Korean films. So it was really funny. It's just basically about some kids attacking a gas station. So that's the name of the movie, Attack the Gas Station. That's just basically about kids attacking a gas station. They do some kooky things in there. Like, they have you, like, stand on your head, but you can't have your hands on the thing, so you have to have your head down and stuff like that. They have a lot of kooky things, a lot of funny things. Smack each other and stuff like that, just for fun. They eat a lot and get in a fight with biker gangs and stuff like that. But definitely check that one out. It's called Attack the Gas Station. And Attack the Gas Station Part 2. So, yeah. Next movie I want to talk about is Beast Stalker. This was actually a movie that one of my friends picked up for me while he was in China, while he was over there for a funeral. You know, God rest his grandpa for the funeral he went to. But I asked him to pick me up some movies, so he picked me up this one. It's a Chinese film, obviously from Hong Kong, so some other ones you'll see soon. Basically, the movie's about, like, if you kind of think about it, it's about Vantage Point. If you ever seen that movie, Vantage Point, it's a lot of flashbacks. Like it'll start from the very end, and then it'll end the movie from the very beginning. If you get what I mean, you know, like a lot of flashback stuff. But the movie's just about they're trying to find out who kidnapped this emperor's daughter or something like that. Like this big name daughter or something like that, and then this detective goes through it trying to find out who kidnapped that person's daughter, and then he finds out that the kidnapper, he finds out about the kidnapper, so he kidnaps his daughter, just kind of a ransom, you know, like, you give me you give me that person's daughter, I'll give back your daughter, blah, 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 you know. It's a really cool movie. I liked it a lot. I hated the concept of how it was made. If they just did it just like a straight up film, or if they had a couple flashbacks, that'd be cool. But the whole vantage point thing, from starting from the very end of the movie, ending it with to the very beginning of the movie, kind of was like iffy to me. So it was a good movie though. I liked it a lot. Just check it out if you're. I think it deserves to be checked out. Stalker, check it out. One movie that I really loved, and I actually picked this up because this movie's been kind of like stalking me. You could kind of say it is. Like, every time I walk in a Blockbuster or seen it like at a movie store or something like that, and I'm like, 13 Game of Death. I thought it was an American film, but unfortunately, it's a Thai film. And I just like, should I pick it up and rent it? Every time I do, I'm like, no, I'll just check it out next time, you know? And then eventually Blockbuster was going out of business, and they had it for sale for like a really good price. So I'm like, might as well pick it up. And I find out it's a Thai film. It's basically about this guy who has money problems, and he just got fired from his job, and somehow he gets a mysterious phone call, and the phone call goes, okay, if you kill this fly on the wall, we'll give you like $100,000 or something like that. Whatever the money started off was, and basically it just goes on, and they're like, game 2, eat the fly, you know, this and that and stuff like that. So basically it's just 13 games, 13 weird games that have you play for money and stuff like that. So he goes on through these games. Like, one of the games was like, make 4 children cry, and eat dog shit. Actually, there was one, eat dog shit for one of the games. It was fucking weird. And it's a live feed. People watch it and stuff like that through the internet. And they just rate on it. And if you failed, people could rate if they could have you come back to continue doing the games. If not, then don't. You know, just like that. It's a really cool movie. I liked it a lot. There was a big twist. I never suspected it towards the end of the movie, or for the end of the movie, but definitely check that one out. It's called 13 The Game of Death. Next movie we want to talk about, and this will be my hot pick of the week, and this is a Blu-ray version of it. So I actually own the DVD version also. It's A Better Tomorrow. It's basically, the movie revolves around 2 brothers, but these 2 guys right there, 2 brothers. One of the brothers is a drug dealer or / like criminal, and then the other brother is like a upstanding citizen, like he's a cop. And they escaped from North Korea to come to South Korea for a better life. And but one of the brothers got captured, and he was in a camp for a while or something like that, and then later on he gets out and gets a better life. That's the good brother. That's the one who got held, and he became a cop and stuff like that. So basically, one of the brothers, he goes to Thailand for a business trip, which is a drug dealer, and he gets caught by the Thai police, and he has to go to jail for like a while. And so while he was in there, one of his friends that he mentored, he kind of takes over his spot and tries to overrule him as soon as he gets back out, and this and that. It's a lot of friend feud plus also family feud. It's hard to really describe, but it's a definitely good movie. Definitely check that one out. It's my hot pick of the week. It's called A Better Tomorrow. Definitely check that one out. If you love foreign films, if Korean, this is a Korean film, so if you love Korean films, or if you're just a big fan of foreign film, this one is one for the collection. definitely own it. If not, then definitely rent it. Check it out. It's called A Better Tomorrow. Real quick in this segment too, I'm just gonna add in what I picked up from GameStop. This is my game reviews. Also, this is what a couple games that I picked up was Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe and Dante's Inferno. They were both on sale at Best Buy. Not Best Buy. GameStop. They had like a leap year sale or something like that. So those were a couple games I picked up for a pretty good price. So yeah, hope you guys like my foreign films and my game reviews of the week. So definitely comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. See ya.